Hi, this is Dave. This is my contest entry for Mike and Patty over at MGK Boston. They're trying to get to 1 trillion subscribers. And I think that if I send my army of subscribers over there, they'll get pretty close to that trillion mark. 10 questions. Question 1, vacation. Where do you like to go? My happy place is Japan, specifically Tokyo. I love the culture, love the energy of the city, love the vibe of the city, love the food, and the fact that it's the best place on the planet to shop for records doesn't hurt either. Tokyo is my go-to. I am a solo artist everyone seems to love but you. For me, that's Billy Joel. Just never been able to connect with his music. Question 3, name a band that everyone seems to love but you. That question, I'll choose Rush. I respect their skill. I think they're great human beings, but just don't like the music. Question 4, show a jazz album. This is the first jazz album that I really loved. I remember walking into a record store up in Santa Rosa, California. One day this was playing and then the light bulb just went on. Loved it, immediately connected with it. Bought a copy and walked out. It's still probably my favorite jazz record today. Sonny Rollins, The Bridge. Question 5, show a country and western album. Well, I'm going to show 2 because I like both country music and western music. 1, I'll choose Tom T. Hall. But this was In Search of a Song. Tom T. Hall, in my opinion, is the best storyteller in country music. This album has got The Year That Clancy Delaney Died, one of my favorite country songs of the entire decade of the 70s. Who's Gonna Feed Them Hogs, Tulsa Telephone Book. If you haven't listened to any Tom T. Hall, definitely check him out. This is an amazingly good record. And this Tom T. Hall Greatest Hits is always in the clearance bins. You can always find this for $1 or $2. Great place to start if you just want to get an idea of what Tom T. Hall is all about. And my second is Rose Maddox Sings Bluegrass. This has Bill Monroe, Don Reno, and Red Smiley on it. Rose Maddox was a really important figure in the early country music as part of the Maddox brothers and Rose in the 1940s. They were, I guess, the premier band of the hillbilly genre. Great album. Check out Rose Maddox. Question 6. Who is your favorite sports team or athlete? Well, for me, that's the Cincinnati Bengals. And my favorite athlete's also on that team, Joe Burrow. Started being a fan in 1967 when they first entered the AFL. So been with the Bengals since the beginning. And now that they're going to be watching the playoffs from their sofas this year, I'm throwing all my support over to your Buffalo Bills, Mike. Not because I'm trying to get an extra entry into the contest, but that'd be okay. I've always found the Bengals and the Bills to kind of be brothers in arms. And us Bengals fans will always remember the year that the Bills fans sent all of that money over to Andy Dalton's charity. So go Bills. Share a recent concert memory, question 7. I saw the Talking Heads in October of 1983. It was at Millett Hall, which was on the campus of Miami University at Oxford, Ohio. And we were sitting around waiting for the show to start. but something just seemed really off. You know, the stage was just empty. No monitors, no drum kits, no guitar amps, no techs running around making sure everything's right at the last second. And then there's a rumor started to spread around the arena that their equipment got stolen and that the concert was probably going to be canceled. So everybody's all confused, really worried that the show's not going to happen. Then the lights go down. David Byrne walks to the center stage with his boombox, sits it on a chair, plays Psycho Killer. It was just the most amazing start to a show that I'd ever seen. You guys all know the rest. You've seen the movie, Stop Making Sense. I don't know if any of it was recorded at that show, but what an amazing night that was. What a memorable concert the Talking Heads were. Question 8, shout out to a newer vinyl community channel. I want to send a shout out to Vinyl Sean. I'll put a link to his channel in the description. He's got 110 subs, shows lots of cool records. Definitely check out Vinyl Sean. Question number 9, show an album by a Canadian artist. I'll go with Bachman Turner Overdrive, Not Fragile. This is 100% CanCon. In 1974, I was a freshman in high school, and this album was everywhere. Super popular, great record. Just look at those guys. They knew how to rock in 1974. The BTO for my Canadian album. Happy birthday. Show an album that was released the year you were born. I didn't think I was going to be able to answer that question. I wasn't sure that the Edison talking machine had been invented yet, but it had. And for my 1960 record, I'm going to pick Diana Dors, Swinging Doors. This is a record that I found in the free box out in front of my local record store. I picked it up because this is important in the Beatleverse. But it's a fun album. It's very much a bachelor pad 1960 record. You want to put this on your vintage, refurbished hi-fi console. Take yourself back to 1960. There's one song on here that is really good. It's called Come By Sunday. Fun album. Definitely swinging. And if any of you guys know what that important connection to the Beatles is, go ahead and leave your answer in the comments. So thanks, Mike and Patty. Good luck on your quest for 1 trillion subscribers. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.